Welcome to my channel. I am keziahjazmin, psychic, writer, witch, and spiritual advisor. Boom. So today I'm going to be talking about I'm doing a prophetic message. This is actually a dream I had a couple months ago, and it took me really long to share it. I don't know, things happen and I just really feel the need to share it now. And January 14th is around the time I had this dream, and I knew it was for the collective and it wasn't a message just for myself, because sometimes I have dreams when I'm other people, and when I'm another person, it was just the energy in this dream. I was like, I woke up like, oh my God, this is not for me. This is for somebody else. So today I'm going to be sharing my prophetic dream message with you, and hopefully you'll leave with some inspiration and some insight to move forward in your daily lives. With that being said, let's get into the video. Okay, so when it comes to this dream, whenever I have dreams, I like title them in my notes to like give my dream a title, because it just helps me. It triggers, when I name my dreams, it triggers like I don't know, it triggers a little something in my mind. It helps bring the pictures of the dream. Like, oh, if I title this, I titled this dream Where Drowning Dream. So I titled it that, and as soon as I like think of that title, it immediately brings the dream to my focus, to my point of view. So I'm just gonna start by explaining the dream, and then I'll go into the overall meaning of the dream and what it's really, what's the message in between. This is Ruben. He's so cute. I got him in the hospital when I broke my leg and arm, but that's another story. So this dream was about, I actually wrote it down, so I'm gonna read what I wrote first, and then I'm gonna explain it. It says, I'm drowning and I'm taking you with me, dream. No communication, 2 women, 1 man. She looks back and intentionally pushes on the gas in reverse. No one tried to get out the car. As they're talking, the car gets deeper and deeper. No one panicking enough for me. Accepting it too fast, that's one of my worst fears. That's why this dream was so important to me. This is how I know it wasn't a personal message for me, but for the collective. So basically it's about these 3 people in a car. It's 2 women and a man, and I was sitting in the back seat of the car, and I see, well, of course, you know, in dreams weird stuff happens, and you can be sitting in the back seat, but you can see somebody's foot pressing on the gas. So basically I was sitting in the back seat of the car, and there were 2 people in the front seat, and I was just having like a point of view. So the message was for like the collective, and I was just sitting in the back like observing the dream. It was weird. So I literally see the woman in the driver's seat. She pushes her foot on the gas pedal, and in the back is a lake. So she puts the car in reverse, and she intentionally, I'm telling you, she intentionally pushes her foot on the gas, and she pushes it, and as she pushes her foot down, she says, no, no, no. And then the car begins to get submerged in water. And by the way, drowning by car is one of my worst fears, but I'm letting that go because I fear nothing, okay? I fear nothing. So I'm actually letting that fear go. So it's not my worst fear no more. I mean, I guess, yeah. So I'm working on it. But she pushes her foot on the gas, and the car begins to get submerged in water. And not only that, what else is important about this dream is that the car was not sinking fast. Like, that car was not sinking fast. I'm telling you. It was like going into the water. And you know me, anybody with a mind would just open the door and get out. The car was literally submerging itself at like the slowest speed known to man. Like, okay, not super slow, but slow enough for you to open the door, climb out a window or something. So then everybody in the car is like panicking, like, oh no. Actually, they weren't even panicking that much. They were like, oh no, help, like somebody call for help. And then somebody grabbed a radio. One of the people in the front seat was like, is anybody there? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? So, and the car just continues to sink and sink and sink. And everybody was just accepting it, like, no, we're gonna die, we're gonna die. And no one, excuse me, and no one tried to get out of the car. That was the most disturbing thing to me when I woke up. I was just like, whoa, Spirit, what does that mean? So then I just sat there and thought about the meaning. And when the meaning smacked me in the back of the head, well, in the back of my head, I was like, oh my God, people need to know about this. So that's why I'm making this video like 2 months later, but it's getting out. And that's the important part. So what this message, I'm sorry, I'm really hyper, but hey, it happens. So what this message really means, it's like sometimes in life, you have the habit of accepting a certain fate that's not destined for you. She purposely put her foot on the pedal and then started panicking. That's the victim mentality. She caused the woman in the front caused the car to be submerged in the water. And even the people in the car, they just went along with it. Like, okay, since this happened, then I'm accepting this fate and I'm not gonna try to do anything to stop it. Do you see how crazy that sounds? Like lately in my own life, there's been situations where I'm like, oh my God, I think this really isn't going in the direction that I would like it to. So I almost like accepted a certain fate that wasn't even true, that wasn't even mine. We have to stop accepting fates and destinies that aren't ours, because we have the power to control our lives. And I don't even like the word control. We have the power to bring into fruition the things that we desire, the things that we want to happen, the things that we want to manifest in our lives. We have the power to bring that into fruition now, not tomorrow, not yesterday. Right now in this moment, you can make what you want happen. You just got to put the effort in. So we got to stop sitting by and letting our lives pass us by, letting our lives in our outside circumstances push down the pedal and make us sink into the lake. And we just sit there and not even try to open the door, and calling for help but not even taking any action. That was the important part of this dream. They literally got on the radio. They're like, help, help, help. Is anybody there? Is anybody there? But they didn't even try to open the door. And I'm telling you, in this dream, I'm gonna keep saying it because it shows how we are in life sometimes. The car was submerging so slowly. Anybody could have opened the door, went out the windows, anything. And they were just accepting it like they could do nothing else, just calling for help. Or that represents us just complaining about our life situations, when really we have the power to get up and fight. The people in that dream should have fought. They should have tried to get out the car. And that is something we all have to work on. We got to stop giving in. We have to stop accepting something that wasn't destined for us. And by that, I mean getting stuck in a 9-to-5 job because you feel like you can't do what it takes to be an entrepreneur, or getting stuck in a romantic situation because you feel like you can't live without that person. There's so many scenarios I can go on and on and on and on and on and on about. But my question is for you: where in your life are you purposely drowning? I'm telling you, I be getting hit with these dreams and these messages, and I be like, oh shit, for real. Where in your life are you purposely drowning? Are you purposely drowning? That's my question for you. And you know what? I don't know. I'm just gonna pull some cards because this is a very juicy message, and I feel like maybe there's something else that we need to know about. What else do we need to know? I'm about to find out. What did I come on. Ooh, nails. Hi. What did I just say? Look at the cards we have here. First, we have the Son of Wands. That's like this energy swooping in, as you can see. Is that an owl? This energy swooping in. It's like something catching you off guard almost. And it kind of like, it pushes you into this victim mentality, and you feel like you're all surrounded by swords, or you feel like you're submerging in a car in water. But that's the victim mentality. You always had the tools and the necessary, you have the necessary energy, and you can take the correct action in order to get out of that situation, get out of that relationship, get out of that friendship, get out of that job. You have what it takes. So stop being the victim, shorty warty, and be who you're called to be. Be who you want to be. But most importantly, be who you are. And that, I think that's gonna be like my tagline. Like, be who you are. You don't have to try to be someone else when you can just be yourself. That's a whole other topic for a whole nother video. And trust me, I will be making content about it. But we also have the Seven of Cups here. It talks of an illusion. It's an illusion that you couldn't get out that car because it was moving so slow. You could have opened the door, you could have opened the window, and you could have got out that situation. You can get out your job, you can get out that relationship, you can get out of whatever situation you feel is holding you back. But the real tea is you're holding yourself back. Where in your life are you purposely drowning? Get up, fight, and take what's yours. Well, ooh, 333. But I just pulled the next card out, and we have Justice. Like, what else do I have to say? We have Justice. When you stop being the victim, let go of the illusions and lies that you've been telling yourself, you will ultimately, and no doubt in my mind, you will receive justice when you take action, when you believe that you can do what you want to do. Do whatever your heart's pulling you towards. You know the truth, you know what's real, and you know what's destined for yourself. So stop letting situations and outside influences choose your life, because you have the power to choose exactly the direction in which your life can go. With that being said, my loves, I will be ending this video. Bottom of the deck energy, stop blocking yourself from what's yours, okay? Thank you for enjoying this video. If you would like to book a tarot reading, hello, the link will be down below. Follow me on Instagram at keziahjazmin. Thank you. Bye. That's good. I am keziahjazmin, a psychic writer, witch, and last but not least, psychic writer. Okay, I'm gonna have to get this out. I told myself to write this down, because psychic writer, witch, and there is spiritual advisor, psychic writer, witch, and spiritual advisor.